Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. I am Nilofer Ali, and today we have with us Mr. Christer Edman. First and foremost, I would express my gratitude to Sir Christer Edman who come to my live show, who taking the time out of his busy schedule and join this show. I'm very grateful to him, and I find him satisfied when I go with charming and polite person who never refuses to anyone's invitation for an interview. So I have watched many films of her. Mr. Edman sir is life coach and well-being lifestyle and career coach. And as well as he is also an IT developer and IT programmer and business developer. So, without any further delay, let's start our show and let's start a conversation with Mr. Edmond Christer and learn about his life and his life journey, about his work. So, let's start our show. Sir, Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, thank you for the
What is
invitation.
what
I'm honored to be
how is
here. I'm sorry the sound is not so good, so sometimes it's hard to hear what you are saying. So I appreciate if you can repeat.
from my side, sir? From my side?
Yeah, from your side when I'm hearing, so it's not so easy to hear the sound. Can you repeat the question? Yeah, you said something.
Sorry, sir. I don't know what's the problem here.
No, I don't know. It's like an echoing, and the echoing is making it really hard to hear the sound. So please repeat the question or what you said.
Sir, first of all, I would like to thank for coming for joining my show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sir, how are you?
I am fine, thanks. How are you doing? How is it in Pakistan now?
Alhamdulillah.
Oh,
Alhamdulillah, I'm also fine.
that's good to hear.
I would like to request you, could you please give an introduction about yourself so that our viewers could know you very well?
Okay, I will do a short introduction of myself then. My name is Christer Edman. I'm 64 years of age. I am retired. I have a coach company. I also run a non-profit organization called Unbounded Life in Sweden, and that is for supporting, coaching people with addictions, with they have been abused or living under abuse, or they can be defectors. They can also have a criminal background. So it's people who are having different kind of challenges in life. I have been working at prisons for 9 years, so I know a little bit about those people. I've been working as a coach since I should say 20 years, something like that. I have background also as project manager from IBM, 7 years, and also been a solution expert there. I also work with business development at the Ericsson telecom company, 3 years, and I have a background from IT, and I have done an application consult for SAP, a big enterprise system. I also have been working with purchasing, logistics, and many different kind of jobs, different branches. And now I am focusing on the coaching. So I'm a well-being coach, career well-being coach, which means that I am focusing on lifestyle changes, and it can also be how to improve your career and also the necessary lifestyle changes. So that is what I'm doing. Also living a healthy lifestyle. Right now I can show you. It was a reindeer outside here. Yeah, I can show you outside. Yeah. So I love the nature. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, being a well-being coach, I would like to ask you, sir, how do you primary assess the well-being of well-being and the mental health of the client?
No, it's so poor. The sound is so poor. I heard. How do I find
I don't
as
know
a
what
word?
is happening here.
Can you repeat, please?
Sir, I would like to ask you, being a well-being coach, how do you primarily assess the well-being of your client?
How I support my client? How I coach them? Or
Primarily, sir, assessment, how do you primarily assess the well-being of
how,
your client?
yeah, how I apply the coaching I'm doing on my clients?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I start up with asking them questions about their current life situation, what they want help with, what their purpose and their goal is with the coaching, because that is the most important, to get to know the person I am going to coach about their current situation and where they want to be in the future, what they have for kind of goals, what they have for kind of dreams and their vision, and then start up with the goal settings, and then use different kind of methodologies for finding out what is best for them. I also ask them a lot of questions which which are related to I should say uh, their talents, their strength, their experiences, and what their current situation. This is so important because, and then they get the balance wheel. It's 8 areas, so they can fill in, and they will tell where they are in the current pie cakes, I should say, of this balance wheel. For example, they have to rate between 1 to 10 where they are right now. So that is the first step, and that can be everything from financials, people they love, their development in life, and so on. So that will give an understanding of what they need to work on or what they want to work on, and it's the client's own choice to see what is important for them. And my role as a coach is to ask powerful questions which will help them to get to know more about themselves and what they want in life.
Okay, sir. Uh, Sir, from your perspective as a well-being coach, how do you assess how do you view the effectiveness of yoga and meditation in promoting a better health and a good mental health?
Now it's really difficult to hear again. How do I do what?
Sorry, sir.
can you can you repeat the question? It's like echoing, and maybe it's because I'm using my mobile now.
I don't know, sir. How I thought of this issue. Well, I would like to ask you, how do you view the effectiveness of yoga and meditation in promoting better health?
How I coach them in improving their health, or
Sir, yoga and meditation.
okay, yoga. I will say this related to yoga. I think exercise your body is important,
Okay.
and you can go out. It doesn't matter if you are doing yoga, if you are doing tennis, if you are going out in the forest and in the forest among the trees, and you need to use your body, and you might be working. It's about your mindset and how you can calm yourself down and how you can stay focused on the goals you have in life. And if it's training like MMA for mixed martial arts, or if you enjoy to just embrace yourself in a good way, so you can look at yourself from a holistic perspective, then the training is very important, no matter what kind of physical training you are doing. Some people like to do like yoga I talk about Pilates because I think there are parts in yoga I don't agree with. For example, I'm a Christian. I follow Jesus. And for me, I don't follow yoga because that's a Hinduistic kind of living. And then they have many gods they believe in, and many things is related to, I should say, religion in yoga. So therefore, I'm very careful if you are working. I have been part of the yoga community. I've been called to be a shaman and all of those things, which I have taken distance from now. Because when I was doing it, I have been doing Tantra yoga, for example, and I know about Kundalini and all the chakras. And for me, it's about using your body in a healthy way, and don't get trapped into things which, I should say, interfere with our spiritual part. And my way, since you're talking about me now, and that is, I found Jesus in my life. I followed Jesus. I think he did very good because he was never attacking people and always supporting people in a healthy, good way. He was also standing behind the poorest people, and he was actually supporting many women and those who were not recognized. He was also against mammon lovers and throughout businessmen from the temples, and so it was like guideline for me. Therefore, I extended my answer when you asked about yoga, because I know there are many people following yoga, but they don't know what is behind when you're changing the faith behind. And then they take out yoga into the schools, which I think is wrong, because then you're also messing up with the children's mind. It's also related to when we are talking about how important it is to become a self-leader and find your own way and don't being manipulated, because there we have the NLP and all kind of systems which is altering with our minds, also with our hearts. I think we need to I respect people who are doing yoga. I'm not saying that it's wrong. If you find yoga and that is your way, just do it. It's not my thing to judge others. We all have our own ways to find peace, I should say. And as long we are doing good things to others without hurting, without killing, and so on, then it's fine.
Yes, sir. Sir, my next question is also similar with this one. That how can a person overcome from from his negative experience and a painful past? As you are dealing people who are ex-criminals, who are abusive. So how they come out of their painful past and how they become happy and content?
I'm so sorry to say, but when you are talking, it's like the first sentence or words you're saying, they are echoing back, and therefore it's hard to hear. Can you speak a little slower and we see if it is working better?
Sir, I would like to ask you that how a person can overcome from his past painful memories and negative experiences.
Now I understand how a person can overcome a negative past, like traumas or negative experiences. Yeah, I should say the most important is to calm down and to make the use of different resources. For example, it depends on what kind of trauma. It can be that you need to get a trauma treatment, because when we're talking about traumas, you might need a psychologist, you might need some kind of exercises which are very, very healthy and good for you. For example, I am learning now more about horse equine therapy, which is part of treatment for people with traumas, to be a part of treatment with the horses. And because the horses can be very therapeutic, and they are also helping a person to stay a little bit away from the people, the interaction with people. For example, if you have gone through abusement in your childhood, or being into very deep kind of traumatic experiences, then you need certain methods for actually healing from those experiences. And then you can't just go in and talk to a person directly, or you can do it, but it goes faster if you, for example, have an animal between you and the therapist. That is so important. I am actually supervised. I have a colleague. I have been collaborating with a psychologist, and she's specialized in DBT, and also the work with horses for healing. So we are actually looking into those things. And as a coach, it's important that I have an understanding of the different kind of reasons why a person have a trauma. But many times people start to drink, or they self-medicate, and they get it's very easy for doctors, for psychiatrists, and they are prescribing drugs, and the people will be addicted to the drugs, and that will be like they want the drugs instead of working with themselves. So people need to know themselves, and the way to know themselves can sometimes be very challenging, because there are coming up memories and so on. And as a coach, I can't go backwards. I can only talk about the future, a positive future, and helping them to get powerful methods and powerful questions helps to get them to where they want to go, what their goals are. So it's the hardest thing to work with people with different kind of traumatic experiences. And I have been working with people who have been in prisons. They have been in horrible situations. They have been hit by, even police have hit. I had one client, he was hit on his head, and he was like that. When I met him the first time, he was scared if I should hit him or something. So I had to move back a little and ask, I can see you have gone through horrible things. And then I said, I'm a coach, but I will do my best. Do you have a psychologist? Do I have someone to talk to? Do you go to church? Do you have a belief? Do you have something which helps you? Because your experiences are so traumatic. They are so deep. And he was visiting the church after the conversation, and he got help from a psychologist. And from there, I could continue to coach him, but I can't treat a person. That's important to know, the difference between a coach and a therapist and counselor. Yeah.
Yes, so my next question was that what is the difference between a psychologist and a well-being coach? So, sir, you already answered that question.
Good.
So, sir, as a well-being coach, I would like to ask you that what elements, aspects for a happy and a satisfying life?
You asked me about the well-being coach and health.
Sir, what are the aspects and elements for a happy and satisfying life?
What
Do you
is
understand?
special for
Sir,
happy,
what
for
are
being?
the
Yeah, please
Sir,
repeat
what are
slow.
the
Yeah.
aspects Sir, what are the elements and aspects for a happy and satisfying life?
Happy, no, happy in life, unhappy in life,
Yes,
or what?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy and what are the main things for a happy and satisfying life?
Okay, what is the main thing for a happy and satisfied life? Yeah.
Yes.
I I should say that you have people around you who loves you, and the most important is that you love yourself, and that you have things in your life that is giving you the satisfaction. And that can be the nature, it can be the food, it can be your job, it can be your children, your relatives, it can be a spouse, a husband, wife. It can be so many things which makes us happy. It can also be an animal, and it can be just going out and enjoying. It can be that you have a boat. It can be that you are building a future for others, that you are giving others a possibility. For me, my life and what I'm happy about is that I have met so many amazing people. I have seen so many amazing life changes where people have actually decided to do something better, and to see one who are suffering to go to a happy lifestyle and see the person changing and stopping with a negative lifestyle. For example, when I see what is happening in the world today and how people are supporting violence, how they are supporting leaders, I should say, evil leaders, who are saying, go out and shoot those people, go there and you shall bomb that, and it doesn't matter if it is Israel, USA, Hamas, Pakistanis, Swedish, whoever it is who are harming and doing bad to others. We need to look what can I do which is good for others, not what I do for hurting or doing bad things. And that is hard sometimes, I should say, but we really need to look what is making us happy and satisfied with life. Yeah. Do good.
Yes.
Do good no matter situation.
Yes, sir. Sir, sir, next question is also similar with this one, that what, in your opinion, what is the holistic approach to a wellness entail?
What, according to me, is a holistic approach to
Wellness entail.
for the coaching or for the lifestyle?
Sir, for our well-being. Sir,
For the
as a
well-being,
well-being.
yeah.
Yes, well-being. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I should say this is a little bit what I said before. You need to find out what is giving you satisfaction, what is making you happy. And the well-being is related to the whole life from if you're talking about holistic perspective. So I need to have food, I need to have protection, I need to have a place to sleep, I need to have people who I love and love me back, and a situation where we can improve ourselves. When we are talking about, I'm usually talking a little bit about the Maslow's ladder. That's the ladder of needs. We all have the same basic human needs. And first of all, we need food, we need shelter, we need, feeling secure. That is so important. So it's very, very important.
Okay, okay, sir. Sir, could you please share with us about any success story that your client has significantly improved and overcome from his past memories, painful past? Can you share with us any story?
Something from my past when I have
Maybe
coached
I
or
would like
my
to
own
ask
life.
you, no, no, sir. I would like to ask you any successful story about your any client if you would like to share with us.
Oh yeah, I can share one. I have many successful experiences with clients and have seen many of them changing their lives. I can give one example. That's a client from a prison, and he was um, he wanted to become a painter, and he wanted to get an education, and he had been using drugs, alcohol, he had been using many bad drugs and destroyed his life, and said, I want to change my life. I told him, what are your plans? What do you want to do? And he started up immediately. I will have a permission. I will go and I will be offered drugs when I'm coming on my permission, the free time. And he came back because I asked, how did it go? I said no. I told him, you are very good. You need to tap yourself on your shoulder now and say you are doing so great. This is the first step. And then he started to talk about his experiences from his life with the other inmates, and he also talked to the staff at the prison in a very good way. Because I used to say you have to start today. You don't have to wait tomorrow. If you want a lifestyle change, start today because it will not be easier tomorrow. Just start now. What you can do now. And that can be everything from talking openly, and don't be afraid of what you're saying, because sometimes it's hurtful to tell what you have done, what you have experienced, but we need to communicate. And we always need to know who we are talking to, not just going out and talking, because then people can use it against you. You need to do it with people you can trust. And he also wanted to have a relationship. He has now, this was, I think, 7 years ago, we met the first time. Now he has got a child, a boy, and he is going to start now. He has been working many years after he got released as at restaurants with dishwashing. And also now he's attending a course. He will start a class to become a painter. I got to know this only 2 days ago. So he is doing what he wanted to do, and he's going to marry next year. And has his fiancée, he has a son. His life has improved like that. He has got a life. He didn't
Yes.
have a life before. So that is, I should say, a very good success story.
Yes, sir, exactly. Sir, so what do you feel at the time when you see someone happy, someone content with your counseling? What your feelings at the time?
What I feel about it.
So, sir, how do you feel when someone is feeling happy because of your
Ca-
counseling? Someone come
Yeah,
out of
can you see my smile now?
yes, sir.
That is when I think about people who are getting helped by the coaching and just some activities. And because I have a very good network, I have contact this non-profit organization and Unbounded Life in Sweden. We have 4 people in the steering board, and we have 8 external advisors. So I'm thinking about all those success stories when I've seen people changing their lives. One other example is a woman. She was living alone with her with a child, and now she has got an apartment and own life, and her life is starting up. That was just because I asked her. She was open. I made a call. I have a client who needs an apartment, but the social health system is not helping her. Can you do something? Okay, let's go and take a watch at an apartment I have. 2 weeks later, she got a contract for an apartment, which was impossible many years before. She had been struggling so long. Another example is a refugee woman with 2 children, and she is now waiting for the residence permit here in Sweden, but she has been going through a lot of violence in her home country, and now she is here, and I am coaching her. And it's going very well for her, and I'm praying that she will get a positive reply. But now she has been here for almost, I should say 7-8 months, something like that.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Sir, sir, you help people to relieve their pain. You help them to come out of their negative thoughts. You listen to them, emphasizing them. Sir, what is there anyone in your life to whom you share your everything and then you find relaxation and relief? Is there anyone in your life to whom you share your everything? Like other
Okay.
people share with
If
you?
if I have someone in my life where I can share my
Yes, sir.
anger, and when I get
We have
yeah
others. Like
yeah
you are for others.
yeah what I used to do is to go out in the forest and just pray and stay alone for myself and pray. I have people around me. It can be I have some few people I can share with, There are not many, but I used to say it's most important that do and be together with people you trust and love. For example, now I have my brother here, and we are working together, and he is helping me, and we enjoy the time eating together. And that is one of the people I love and care about and have closest in my life. So it's important, I should say, to be with people you know are caring about you and you care about yourself. And I have some of them. Sometimes it is not so necessary to talk so much. It's better to do things together. It can be to share dinner together, go out in the forest and do some work. And usually that reduces the stress, the anxious. I also have my ex-supervisor who is now my colleague. I can always talk to her, and she is living in Argentina. And that was so good because she was the one who prayed for me 10 years ago now, I think. And the same day I got the job. That was amazing. So it started up with that I was honest about my own situation instead of thinking, okay, I fix it myself, I continue. No, I had to say, I need help. I don't know what to do. And that time I got the help from the principal at the multicultural school, and I started up as an extra teacher, teaching in leadership, in entrepreneurship, and extra teacher for English and Swedish. So it was so good to open up and be honest.
Right, sir. Sir, means according to your answer, I think that our relations, our blood relations are most important if they are listening to us, if they are they are supporting us in our bad times. If they are with us, then this is a big prayer, I think.
Our goals are very important. If we
Yes,
don't
sir.
set a goal, if we don't have a goal, we don't know where we end up. It will be like, yeah, I have no goal. I will see what happened today. Then maybe a person is coming and saying, shall you come with me? Yeah, okay. And then suddenly you are in a very bad situation. You don't know. I also want to say that values are very important. So if we have good values, if we have a good plan, and we have prepared well, we can come everywhere we want to come. It might about the time and how to continue and maybe change. Yeah, so it's very important.
Yes, sir. Sir, you are also a lifestyle coach. So, sir, I would like to ask you what are the essentials of a standard lifestyle?
I'm a lifestyle coach, and then you asked me about what is
Essentials of a standard lifestyle.
the essential related to
What
lifestyle change.
standard lifestyle? Yes, sir. What are the essentials of standard lifestyle?
The essential of the life itself.
No, sir. Standard lifestyle. Essentials of standard lifestyle.
Okay, essential of the standard life for the
Yes,
lifestyle in itself.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
I
Okay.
should say that is a very good question. I think it's we need to know what is my standard. What is my standard? What that's based on the values, and then based on my values, I need to have the discipline. I need to have the activities. For example, going up in the morning, go to bed in time, don't sleep too little, eat right, and make sure that you following your goals on a daily basis. Don't go up and say, okay, I don't want to go up today because it's the rain today. I don't like the rain, or it's so sunny. I need to cover and shield myself and don't do anything. I think it's really important to have the discipline, I should say, for keeping your goals and having a lifestyle which you can feel satisfied with, so you can live a happy life no matter what situations and what is going around you. You need sometimes to adjust, but keep going. Therefore, I used to say, what are your dreams? What is your vision? And what goals do you have? Because the goals, I should say, as long as you have values, can always be achieved, because goals must be smart, they must be specific, they must be measurable, they must be attractive, and they must be realistic, and they must be timeable, so you can achieve it in time. And when you follow those 5 goal settings definitions, then you have the possibility to achieve your goals. Then you will live a good lifestyle. Just have the discipline and the motivation, of course.
Yes, that means there are many other things except money. Means money is important for a standard lifestyle, but there are many other things also included.
I agree. Money is not enough, but money are needed. Money are needed for actually getting the food on the table, have a place where you can sleep and pay for it, and also if you need the transportation or whatever it is, we use money for the transfer, I should say, of money to get some kind of resource or what we need in life, so we can continue to live a healthy lifestyle. And but we shall never be, what to say, we shall not value money more than people, because some people, they value money more than people. Then you
Yes.
are like a mammon lover, and it's better that you have faith and love God before the mammon. And if you do, then you love, because for me, if I say it simplified here, God is love. Love is the most important. And if
Yes.
we love ourselves and others, then we will use the money for good things for ourselves and for others, and don't focus on the money. It's what you can do with the money.
Yes, sir. Sir, money is need, and I think you are right, sir. Love is most important thing for our good mental health.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Sir, I would like to ask you that if I feel honored if I work for you as a virtual assistant in Pakistan. So what do you say?
If I come to Pakistan,
No, no, sir. I would like to ask you, sir. I feel honored if I work for you as a virtual assistant in Pakistan.
okay, if you worked for me,
For you, yes, sir.
oh,
If
that's I would say that's a very honorable to hear that for me. I'm very happy to hear that. I would say like this. I am starting up this non-profit organization now here in Sweden, and I am retired. So and I'm 64 years of age. I am very slow in my way of doing things, because I value people. I value when, for example, when you say something like this, then I start up. How can I actually do something related to? I have a practitioner, in Pakistan, Roshan, and I want to mention her as well. She is an ex-client to me, and what I'm so proud of when I see what she's doing is, and what she wants to do, is that she wants to help abused women and to bring up awareness of the importance of your mindset and how you can actually change your life by getting the right people around you, but you also need to be determined. We have done three interviews so far, where we are talking about values, integrity, censorship. We are talking about her experience from Pakistan and how to change the lifestyle. And she wants to coach people
Yes,
who
sir.
have been abused. So we are actually training. She's practicing this now, and we will have a client soon here in Sweden, where she is actually coaching the client as a practice, part of her practice, and she will do it on distance. And I'm looking into the possibility to have other people as well to work together. So your question, I think it's very, very nice to hear. I'm very honored, and I will see how this can actually be done. But I can't answer yes or no right now. But I say thank you for saying this, and I'm looking to how can we spread what I'm talking about to more people so they will work for the good for others and not only for themselves, and also remove the fear for the future, the fear for the foreign, for the unknown. For example, I am so happy to talk to people from different religions, from different experiences, from different kind of competencies. And I think the more we communicate, the more we share with each other, the better it is, because then we can actually change people's mindset, and we change it because we change it. We start with ourselves. So the most important, start with ourselves and then spread it. So I will come back and see, because I am currently talking about how this can be spread, the coaching I'm doing. So it's really good, and I'm always curious about people who wants to work together with me and spread those things. So thanks a lot.
Okay, sir. Sir, my next question is second last question, sir. Sir, in our daily life, we experience people laugh at us, some people tease us, and these are things make us sad. We become dejected, and these things hurt us. So, sir, how do we come out of these thoughts?
I think I understood you right, that you are asking me how can we overcome when people are laughing at us,
Yes,
or if
sir.
they are
Yes,
abusing us or doing bad to us, so we can
sir. How,
continue no matter.
sir, yes, sir, on daily basis, we face such people in our lives, in our when where we are working, in our offices, in our houses, where people are laughing at us, teasing us. How do we get out of these thoughts?
I should say the most important is to get to know ourselves and to have the mindset. I used to teach my clients, I used to say, stand on your own feet, don't allow someone else to do it, because that is the best way, no matter what people, and use the people's um, resistance or as something, because people don't like to see people changing. They want
Hmm.
to, they are labeling us, and when they have labeled us, they
Hmm.
expect us to do the same as we always have done. Therefore, it's so hard to do the changes, especially within your own home, the local area where you are living in, and people around you. They have labeled you, and then they are challenged. If you change, it means that they have to think different or do different, maybe because they see you are growing or want to grow, and they try to belittle you, to hold you down. Then you need to find the right people. For example, as we are doing now, when we are interacting here, you are asking questions, you are doing many interviews. When you see people, you get to know more from other people. Maybe those people are those who are supporting you more than those who are staying closest to you in your family, at the job where you are, because they are looking more about their own, uh, they are egoistic, so to say, more or less. And to overcome that, it is so important that you get more knowledge from outside, read more, learn more, search more, ask more, pray more, spend time with people who are supporting you. See also if there are people who are actually harming you, if they are abusing you, then you need to say no and remove them from your life. Don't reply If they make yourself busy with important things in your own life and put your goal on those things, your time. The most important we have is time. One day we don't have any time left. We might have a lot of money on a pile and we have a lot of materialistic things, but our time is gone. Our life is gone. That is why I'm always talking about what do you value in your life. Spend your time on that. And those people, I say again, who are listening now to this conversation, what can you do for someone else? Who can you acknowledge? Who can you say, this was very good? For example, I love your questions. They are very insightful questions you are bringing up now. And therefore, I say to all who are listening to this, support Nelofar and support her in the best way. Make her to grow and do better things in the future. It will help you, your children, and so on. I got to know from my practitioner, Rosha, that she is helping students, with the school, extra teachings, training them to feel important, to feel more self-confidence and such things. And the more we can support others, the better it is, because that is always coming back to ourselves. And if people are challenging you, if they are abusive, if they are doing bad to you, you can learn from that as well. For me, they are like putting more gas on the fire. I feel, okay, now I will fight even more. I have to learn more about this area. The person is saying this to me, you're talking or you're saying you're doing something, just stay calm. Okay, thanks for telling me this. I will learn more. So use the people who are against you as those you can learn from to know more about those things. And then you can reply to them. You might reply to them. You are saying this to me. How do you feel? Can I help you with something? If you could get something from me today, what would you like to get from me? What can I help you with? Because usually people who are bad to you, they are not feeling so good themselves. Therefore, they try to push others down. It's something which is called projection. And when you project faulty things or bad things on others, it used to tell more about the person who is projecting on you.
Yes, sir. Sir, you are right. So I need to say that people who hate us, who teaching us are the most who are teaching us the lesson of life, and they are most important person in our life. Who are teaching us, who hate us.
I, I I don't think they hate us because I see two things. It's either love or fear. When someone is like hating, it's because they don't have the competence. They are scared. They're fear. Here in
Yes,
Sweden, for example, people, if they are scared for the Muslim people, for example, do you have some, and then, oh, they are dangerous. No, they are not dangerous. We need to talk because we are brothers and sisters, everybody. We shall not judge others. We can see what they are doing. Their deeds will tell. And I have met so many amazing, kind Muslims, and so I say they are my friends. We only need to get to know more about each other so we understand. We have been living together side by side, and it doesn't matter if we are Christians, Jews, or Muslims. We need to communicate and appreciate what we can do for others and do it. Do it.
yes, yes, sir, exactly. The communication is a big powerful tool. Sir, thank you very much for your time, and I apologize for the inconvenience due to echo sound. The disturb of lot. But sir, I couldn't fix it. I don't know how I fix it. That's why, sir, I couldn't fix this issue.
Yeah, I think it sounds a little bit better now than it did in the beginning, and
I think
it
I
was.
off the fan. That's why I off the fan. That's why I
Yeah,
don't know, sir.
maybe I will also say that I'm using my mobile, and the sound from the mobile is not as good as it is when using the laptop. And I forgot my headset as well. But yeah, so it's not your fault or your technique. I think it's more my mobile which is doing this kind of echoing noise. I think so. So thanks a lot for your
So thank
questions.
you,
Very
sir.
good question.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time and sir, your support. Sir, in the last, I would like to request you that please give us any message for our viewers.
Sorry.
Sir, any message to our viewers, if you would
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, my last message is to get to know yourself and work hard, follow your dreams and your vision, set up goals, and make sure that you get the right people, the trustful people around you. That is my last question, my last advice.
Thank you,
And
sir.
be yourself, be yourself, keep on be yourself.
Okay, bilkul, exactly, sir. Sir, thank you so much once again, and inshallah, I will be keeping in touch with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So,
Thank
viewers,
you. Bye.
we have a great personality with us, Sir Christer Edman, and inshallah, in our next program, I will come again with another amazing personality. Till then, Allah Hafiz.